all over. It is now.
It's gonna be a good day, a good vibe, ordering a bit of Postmates in my...
Good morning, afternoon or evening from whenever or wherever you are watching this video from. I am Jack Adamus, back with my weekly football predictions, episode 18, game week 24 in the Premier League. Let's get straight into it. Before we get into this week's video, please do like, share and subscribe. We start game week 24 on Saturday at 12:30, where we have Man City at home to Everton. Now, Man City have won 11 of their last 12 games in all competitions, and the other one being a draw in that time. On the contrast to that, Everton haven't won a Premier League game in their last 7 games, and they have slipped into the relegation zone. I do think this will be a long afternoon for Everton, as I think they will lose here 3-0. At 3 o'clock, we have Fulham at home to Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth's last win in the Premier League came on Boxing Day in the reverse fixture, and Fulham's last win came on New Year's Eve. And also on top of that, Fulham have only beaten Bournemouth once in their last 13 meetings between the two sides. However, with that being said, Fulham are due a win, and I believe it will come this weekend in a hard-fought 2-1 victory. Next up, we have Liverpool at home to Burnley. Now, with Liverpool losing last weekend to Arsenal, they will be looking to bounce back strong in this one. And with Burnley losing 7 of their 11 away games this season, it is an easy game on paper for Liverpool. And for that reason, I am going for a 3-0 Liverpool win. We move on to Luton at home to Sheffield United. Now, Luton come into this game with only 1 loss in their last 9 games in all competitions. And on the contrast to that, Sheffield United only have 1 win in their last 9 games in all competitions. Although if Sheffield United do want any chance of staying up this season, they have to start winning games, and especially games like this. This is a must-win for Sheffield United, as they are already 10 points adrift at the bottom of the league. However, I can't see anything other than a Luton win here, so I'm going for a 2-0 Luton win. Moving on to Tottenham at home to Brighton, 5th is 8th in the Premier League. Now, Brighton come into this game with only 2 wins out of their last 7 Premier League matches. However, one of those wins did come against Spurs in the reverse fixture, where they won 4-2 at home. Tottenham, though, do have a great home record at the moment. They have won their last 5 Premier League home matches on the bounce, scoring 13 goals in that time. But 5 of the last 6 head-to-heads between these two sides have finished with a 1-goal margin. I don't think that'll be the case this time round, though, as I think Spurs will win 3-1 in this one. And the last 3 o'clock kickoff sees Wolves at home to Brentford. Now, Brentford come into this game with only 2 wins out of their last 11 games, and they sit only 3 points above the drop zone at the moment. Contrast to that, Wolves come into this with only 1 loss in their last 9 matches, and in that time they have 2 wins and a draw against Brentford. Also on top of that, they've only lost once of their last 11 head-to-heads against Brentford. I am going to go for a tight game though, but I am going to go for a Wolves 2-1 win. The 5:30 kickoff sees Nottingham Forest at home to Newcastle. Now, Nottingham Forest's form's been a bit weird lately. In their last 6 matches, they have 2 wins, 2 draws and 2 losses. In that time, they have also been taken to extra time twice by lower league opposition in the FA Cup, and obviously on Wednesday they got taken to penalties where they won against Bristol City. Newcastle did start the season with very bad away form, however that has picked up. They have won their last 3 away games in a bounce, 2 in the FA Cup and 1 in the Premier League. Both teams do have injuries and players out on international duty. I do think Newcastle will win this one though, to get revenge from the reverse fixture. I think they will win this one 2-0. Moving on to Super Sunday at 2 p.m, we have the London derby, West Ham at home to Arsenal. Now, West Ham are winless in their last 6 matches, 4 draws and 2 losses. Their last win in the Premier League did come in the reverse fixture of this, where they beat Arsenal at the Emirates in December. Arsenal, after hitting a blip in their form though, have bounced back with 3 wins on the bounce. Now, I just wonder if they have stopped celebrating after beating Liverpool, or if they are still celebrating. Who knows? Now, jokes aside, they got a big win against Liverpool on the weekend, and I can also see them getting a win here. I do think it'll be a bit tighter than people expect though. I am going to go for a Arsenal 2-1 away win here. And game of the weekend is 4:30 on Sunday. It is Aston Villa at home to Manchester United, 4th v 6th in the Premier League. If results go their way and Aston Villa win here, they'll be joint second in the Premier League. And if results go Manchester United's way and they win here, they'll be sitting in 5th and 5 points behind Villa in 4th. United have turned around though, and they are unbeaten in their last 5 matches. On the contrast to that, Aston Villa have only won 1 of their last 5 matches, and they have also lost their last 3 head-to-heads against Manchester United. Like I said in my last video, Manchester United are unbeaten in February since 2018. That is 15 wins and 9 draws in that time. But records are meant to be broken, and I believe that Aston Villa will get the victory here and cause them their first defeat in a February game since 2018, with an Aston Villa hard-fought 2-1 victory here. And to round up game week 24, it is 8 p.m. on Monday. It is Crystal Palace at home to Chelsea in the London derby. Now, Chelsea have beaten Crystal Palace in their last 5 visits to Selhurst Park. However, they have lost 4 of their last 5 away matches, and Crystal Palace are unbeaten at home in their last 4 home games. This match really does just depend on which Chelsea turns up. If it's the Chelsea that beat Aston Villa midweek in the FA Cup replay turns up, they will win this game comfortably. I reckon they will. Sorry, Eagles fans, and I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-0 victory here. And for my extra game this week, it's 5:30 on Saturday. It is first v second in the Bundesliga. It is Bayer Leverkusen at home to Bayern Munich. Now, I am backing my boys Bayer Leverkusen to win this one and go 5 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga in a 2-1 victory here. Thank you very much if you are still here at the end of my video. I really do appreciate the love and support I've been getting from you guys. Please do continue to like, share, follow, but most importantly, please do subscribe to that YouTube channel. Have a good weekend, guys. And remember, if you don't shoot, you can't score. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.